Yeah,
So basically, what happened was I was actually just finishing my graduate studies at Loyola Marymount University, my alma mater. They actually sponsored this event for the Los Angeles Film Festival. So I went to LMU knowing that I wanted to write stories about social justice. I wanted to do stories that impacted the community. And I was doing a thesis at the time that was actually based on an immigration raid in New Bedford, Massachusetts. Covering that story, I did a lot of research, and I came upon this article about this group of undocumented students who had just started a walk across the country for immigrant rights. So immediately I talked to Saray. Saray's my partner in crime and everything, and when I say crazy ideas, she always believes in them and she takes it to the next level. So within a week we were on the road with them, and within a month within a week we were on the phone with them. Within a month we were on the road with them.
Yeah, and I quickly jumped on it because I started a production company back in 2008 where we wanted to tell stories that delivered a message that had a social impact. So this was just perfect. And not only that, but when we were on the road for the first month, there was so much that was going on, and we realized like the power of their story and their voice really can make an impact. And being that my parents are immigrants, like it really was something that hit home for me.
How did you guys approach your activists? I know a lot of them were were not holders of DACA at the moment, so how did you guys approach them?
Yeah, so actually deferred action was passed while the walk was happening, so we were able to capture that moment on film, which was pretty historical for the movement. We approached them, they were already on the road, so there was no casting project for this documentary. They had been casted, they had been decided to do this, there was another infrastructure that was behind that, sort of putting them on the road. So what we said to them was, you guys are doing something amazing. We would love to follow you. We don't want to intrude too much in what you're doing, but we'd love to be able to be witnesses and capture the footage. And luckily, Alex Aldana, who's one of the walkers, had actually had been very experienced in sort of organizing and understood what the importance of the media, what that could bring for the movement and for the action. So he was actually sort of our first into the documentary and to actually be able to do it and capture the stories.
So I know you guys said you guys have over 300 hours of footage. What would you guys say was the most difficult part of filming the whole documentary?
Of filming, goodness. I mean, everything. I mean, I wouldn't say that it was difficult. There was a lot going on. So especially with the Denver action in the Obama campaign office, that was probably the most challenging from the entire walk because we were dealing with us like being in a place that we were not supposed to be and still filming and being told to put our cameras down, but we didn't want to. So that was a challenge, and also we got really lucky that we were able to make it into the campaign office and stay with them because honestly, like I was seconds away of being locked out. But I pushed the door right when they were about to close it and lock down, and I made it in, and we were there for 7 days. So that was probably the most challenging, but overall, I mean, the challenging part was just getting power, getting electricity.
You know what, I said everything because I think about it sort of less of a production point of view. I was thinking about it from an emotional point of view. I think that was the most difficult part. This experience, we were broken by sort of what we saw. In order to heal ourselves, we were sort of trying to heal them, right? Just do as much as we could with our privilege, not just of being citizens, but also of having these cameras, of having this platform to be able to share their stories.
What do you guys hope the audience takes away from the whole experience in general?
So our call to action is that we need more legislation. And it needs to happen now, and it needs to be permanent. So currently what we have is deferred action for childhood arrivals. So that is working. A lot of them have received it. It's been a positive sort of step forward. However, that is not enough. Currently, all of them are sort of in the place where they know they have this for 2 years. Every 2 years they have to apply, and it can be frozen and it can be overturned at any time, which is what happened with extended DACA and deferred action for parents. So they need something where they know in the long term they can be here and can have a pathway to citizenship. So that's sort of the biggest takeaway is that they have made a huge difference being so young. And you'll see that in the film, you know, with deferred action, everything that happened. And I'm not just talking about the 6 of them, but the whole collective undocumented youth movement has made unprecedented changes in the last few years. They're able to do it, and we as a community can also make change.
What's next for the film? Where do you guys hope to debut it, I guess?
Yeah, so we're actually, the LA Film Festival is our world premiere, and we're super excited to be here. We are working with, there's a couple offers on the table right now, but we haven't closed the deal. We don't have any distribution, and we're hoping to get it. We're hoping to release in the fall. So that's our plan. Yeah.
Thank you so much and congratulations.
Thank you so much. Thank you for coming. Appreciate it.
Thank you.